National History Day promotes inquiry and critical thinking while building skills in research, writing, and time management. It asks students to dig deep, inspiring them to take the next step. The national office is in College Park, Maryland, just outside of D.C., and there's an affiliate office in every state as well as some territories in other countries. Let's go through the process for students. Student projects are created through after-school clubs, in the classroom as a required assignment, or for extra credit by student choice. Each year there are also a few students that have been introduced to the program through a sibling or another school and have chosen to create a project on their own with a parent, mentor, or teacher as their sponsor. Student work on the project can begin once the national contest is over in June. So some students began in July, however most started their projects in the fall and a few just in January. Overall, there are over 2,500 students that work with the program in one fashion or the other throughout the year here in Nebraska. There are several different ways in which entries are divided, by division, by category, and whether the project is completed by an individual or a group of students, making 18 different entry levels overall. There are two different divisions, junior and senior. Students in the junior division are middle schoolers, 6th to 8th grade. The senior division is for 9th to 12th grade. Within that, there is no separation by grade, so you may have a 6th grader that has never completed a research project competing against an 8th grader with 3 years' experience. A student in the senior division may be doing a project for the very first time. As a judge, you will not know the student's grade or if the student is competing for the first time or has had the opportunity to compete all 7 years because the program is integrated in both their middle and high school courses. There are 5 different categories: exhibit, performance, website, documentary, or historical paper. Each category has their own specific rules and nuances. For some schools, the category type is assigned by the teacher, therefore the entire class may be writing a paper. Where student choice is given, the hands-on experience of an exhibit makes it the most popular category. Senior division typically has more documentaries, and junior division has more websites, but that is not always the case. At both the state and national level, projects are being pulled from other contests, therefore the participation in each category and division is fairly equal. Students may choose to do their projects individually or as a group. The only exception is historical paper, which allows only one writer. Groups may consist of up to 5 students, and each student should contribute equally to the creation of the project. Again, in some cases, the teacher may decide the size of groups or whether individual projects are allowed. Whatever the group starts at, that is how they remain throughout all contest levels, as we don't allow shuffling of members between groups or any substitutions. Therefore, you may be judging a performance group that had to quickly modify the night before to accommodate a sick group member. That builds in adaptation, a necessary skill for a performer. We should also note that when holding in-person contests, only one member of the group has to be present for the judge interview. Each National History Day project must relate to the theme for the contest year. The theme is a general concept like breaking barriers, conflict and compromise, or triumph and tragedy. It is intentionally broad. Students may choose whatever topic they want from world history to local history, but must somehow relate it to the theme. Check out the theme video for more information on this year's theme. It's a long road for students to reach the national contest in College Park, Maryland. Some schools have in-school contests before students can compete or require an A on a project, but in terms of the official program, all projects start at the district contest. In Nebraska, there are 7 districts: Hastings, Kearney, Lincoln, Northeast, Omaha, Peru, and Western. Students who place first, second, or third, and sometimes fourth, depending upon the size of the contest, are encouraged and qualified to compete at the state contest at Nebraska Wesleyan University in Lincoln. Each year, 325 to 400 students compete at the state contest. The top 2 individual and group projects from each category and division qualify to attend the national contest held at the University of Maryland. Sometimes qualifying projects cannot compete for a variety of reasons. In those cases, best efforts are made to ask the next qualifying project to compete. This can be applied at either the state or national level. The district contests typically take place in late February and early March, the state contest in April, and the national contest in June. In between each contest, students are highly encouraged to improve their projects based on the feedback provided by the judges and the competition they encountered. The opportunity to observe all of the competing projects can be an outstanding learning opportunity for students. They not only gain confidence that they too can do more, but are exposed to different perspectives, perhaps even on their same topic. Before students compete at the national contest, Nebraska National History Day offers a Go Nationals mentoring session for all national qualifiers. Our experts, typically judges, help students improve their projects, building on the critiques given at the contest to make them the best they can be for the national contest. That's the journey students and their projects take. Some have experienced the program only through the classroom, where others have the opportunity to compete at nationals. There have been multiple first and second ranked national winners and special prize recipients from Nebraska. Some students' projects have carried them beyond the contest to opportunities that have received national attention. Whatever the exposure, students learn skills that carry over to other academic areas outside of social studies and gain critical thinking skills that can be applied outside of the classroom. Thanks for being an integral part by sharing your time and expertise.